Okay, Ben, I hope this encourages Tristan even more because I know he thinks that he's not really making the improvements, but this is this is eye-opening stuff. And even though some of these changes are small, they make a huge, huge difference because remember the pitching delivery is less than 1 second. So there's a lot of little components that have to line up right to be a hard velocity thrower. So some of the things I'm going to point out in this video are really, really encouraging and very beneficial for him to producing power and more speed. So I wanted to start it right here at handbrake. Top video is the last video we took, and the bottom video is the last video we took of the night. The top video was one of the earlier ones where he was still, working on the first movement. The first movement is so important. It's the momentum that gets the hips out. And look at the lines. I drew two lines from the rubber to his front foot. But look at how in the top video, look at how his knee is already on that line, and in the bottom one, it's not. I mean, this may be a little bit off, but even if I turned it in more, it's not, which means he's leading with the hips more, and the front leg is in a much, much more relaxed place. It's not pushing out. So the idea is to get away from the front leg providing the momentum. The front leg just supports momentum. The back leg produces it. And that's something difficult to get through when you've been a lead leg, driver your whole life. But look at the difference already. Okay, so he is making changes and it's happening. A couple other things I want to show you, and this is how much better he gets at lowering his center of gravity and how much forces are produced by doing that. So from handbrake here, let's click him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, take a look at the front foot. Look at how closed off he is, and look at the difference in the leg. Okay, if I drew a line here from his knee to his foot, it's angled. From his knee to his foot, it's definitely more straight. So again, slower lead leg, more relaxed, more calm. As he even gets better at this, he's going to feel that that lead leg is just going to rock back even a little bit more, and you'll see the hips start to come forward more because the leg will ride the momentum of the hips, and it'll actually kick it back first. Okay? So let's click him out a few more places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it was about 5. Okay, so front leg again. Now also, take a look at his glove hand. This is critical too because this is going to be a sign of early rotation. Look at his glove hand here. Look at his glove hand here. Notice how he's more coiled off down in this position. His glove hand is more in the center of his body, and the glove hand here is now going to start to swing out and cause more early momentum. Okay, so that's another good thing. So because he's driving more with the lower body and he's using more forces here because he got the hips out earlier, he's not going to rotate. He's not going to want to throw because the lower half is doing its job. The upper body is just staying nice and relaxed and not getting involved in the throw yet. The lower body, the phase, that stride phase is now kicked in. So this is his loading phase. The loading phase is the most important part of the delivery until drive. If you don't load right, you're not going to throw hard. So he's on the way to getting a lot better because he's coiled off more and he's leading with that hip more, and the front leg is nice and relaxed. Okay, next thing. Let's get him out to front foot plant, and let me show you a couple of cool things here. Actually, just front foot touch. Front foot touches down. Bottom video is a little better because he lands on his heel. So just there at touchdown. At touchdown. Glove hand is further out, which means he's not going to rotate. Look at the front shoulder starting to rotate a little bit. Glove hand is coming in sooner, so he's going to start early rotation on the top video. Bottom video, take a look at this. What a big difference. I'm going to draw a line here and here, show you the angle. Okay, so from his back foot to his back hip, it's about 54 degrees. From his back foot here to his back hip, he's at 49 degrees. So all this distance in here The bigger the distance from there, from that angle, means the lower the center of gravity is. Let's give you another perspective. I'll take it from the front end to the front hip. Let's go over here. Front end to the front hip. Okay, take a look at the difference. Wait, is that right? Let's get him out here more. Okay. So you see the difference? 39, maybe it's even less than 39 because I think I'm higher. I'm a little bit further out in the top video. But the smaller in this angle, the smaller one in this angle means he's got a lower center of gravity because his hips are not as high. You can even see with your eye. Just take a look at his hips. Take a look at where his hips are here in relation to the ground and where they are here in relation to the ground. Okay? Lower center of gravity, and the force vector also down here. Look at this. One more thing to show you before we stop. His angle from ankle to knee in this position right here is at 27 degrees. I want to get rid of this line. This line's bothering me. 27 degrees. Okay, what is the angle at the top? $35. Okay. Good changes, right? There's some good things going on here, and it's just the beginning. So he's got a lot more to go, but those are some of the changes that are going to make him an elite pitcher as he gets stronger. And the bottom video, what you see here is a result. This is the absolute result of shifting the weight a little bit sooner, lowering the center of gravity, getting the longer stride. His stride is longer in the bottom video because he's got a lower center of gravity. I mean, look at the difference. Look at his waist. Okay? So I hope that encourages him. He's definitely making changes, and you can see he's even rotated more in the top video too soon. The bottom video. Look at where his glove hand is compared to the other one. His glove hand's already tucked. His glove hand is still not tucked all the way. Can't see the front shoulder. Can still see the front shoulder. All a product of more dynamics in the back lower parts of the body. Okay?